So I made a beat for Dave Chappelle, and I know before you say why you making a beat for a comedian, wait till they worry this one. I was watching his skits, and then it's as if I was hearing. It was really funny. It's like I was hearing BPM, hearing metronome, like that. I was like, what? So I put it in my dough. I did some chopping, and the BPM was 104. And then I started cooking, man, with the beat following the progression of the whole performance. It was crazy. Like, it has a chorus, a hook, and everything, the verse. And yeah, hear the beat.
I got one son that goes to public school, and his little brother goes to private school. It's an experiment. I just want to see what's going to happen to him. Their school is it's a liberal school. It's the kind of school, it might be like 12 black students in the entire school, and I'm the only black parent. And none of the parents like me either. Not because I'm black, but just like they don't like how I be showing up late all the time. And I'm like in a Porsche and a blasting music that they don't like. And the music be like, I beat to put me up. And I pull into the parking lot. And then I pull into like that handicap space. And then when I get out of the handicap space, they always want to say some passive aggressive shit. Morning, Dave. I don't know if you noticed, but you actually parked in the handicap space. Huh? Yeah, you know what, Frank? I did notice. But who is this handicap guy we're all waiting on that never shows up? Imagine my surprise when I go to pick my son up after all this happens. And the teacher is waiting outside for me. She's just standing right there in the middle of the fucking handicap space. Hi, David, can we talk to you for a minute in the office? I said, no, fuck that, we gotta talk right here. What's going on? I knew it was bad. Ibrahim had a fight. I said, a fight? Don't worry, everyone's okay. I said, everyone? What happened? All we know is that he punched Sarah Jr. in the face. I said, oh no! And then they brought my son in, he was crying. They brought him in like a prisoner. He was like, oh. Just tell me the truth. Is it true? Did you punch that girl Sarah Jr. in the face? I was trying to give him a signal to lie, but he didn't pick up on it. I was like, yes, Daddy, I punched her face. Oh my God, why? Why would you do that? You're not supposed to put your hands on anybody. And his answer was so gangster, it scared all the parents in the room. He was like, because she had it coming. And then he just started crying like he was Tupac. Oh, these kids keep fucking with me. Son, what's going on? What did they do to you? Oh, Dad, I'm tired of this shit. It's been going on all week. I said, what's going on all week? He said, we was at lunch, and that bitch bit my sandwich. I said, oh. He got to the house, he just ran right up to his room, slammed the door. His mother came downstairs. By then, she had heard about everything. She was looking at me like, oh my God. I said, I know, it's fucked up. She said, he bit that goddamn sandwich, didn't you? I said, I'm tired of you accusing me of shit. And I just ran out of the house, jumped in my car and drove off. Of course I bit that sandwich.
If you think it's nice, let me know. Just come and fire, man.